Ends the video for test section 724121. As you can see, the time and date posted up there. Not sure what time zone that is, but it's not ours here in Puerto Rico. I can't get to my watch. Anyway, we're out here doing the site verification and site marking at the same time we're doing the material sampling and testing, falling weight testing, and profile readings using the dipstick. What I'm going to do is I'll give an overview of the test section, but within that I'm also going to be showing the operation that's going on out here. So I could show a panorama view. We've got a lot of vehicles out here, so it's kind of hard to do it from the outside shoulder. Looking at across there, we've got a uniform fill. I'm guesstimating that it's around a 15-foot fill in here. We're on PR-22, which is one of the toll roads here in Puerto Rico, and this is freeway conditions. You know, high speed, 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, just full expressway, limited access facility on PR-22, the bypass of Arecibo, Puerto Rico. We are just south of the city of Arecibo. We're actually in the corporate limits, but we are on the southern edge of them on this bypass route. We are to the east of PR-10, which is the main intersection here that goes into Arecibo from the southern. It comes in and approaches it from the south. And we are in the eastbound lanes. If you continue on these lanes for another 76 kilometers, you'll be in San Juan. Pulling up and looking around, Caribbean Soil Testing Company is who Law subbed the drilling equipment from. And you can see they're in the process of doing the sampling of the materials here, the destructive sampling in this test section, which is obviously a jointed concrete pavement. It's jointed plain, no dowels, built in '73, I believe it was. Back over there, through the truck, you can see some of the cores that you've been taking, and I'll close in on that a little bit later on. There's a truck which Law rented for hauling their equipment around here that they shipped in from Atlanta. And looking up, you can see the beginning of the traffic control setup that we have. They've got barricades back up there, and you can see the signs back beyond that. Looking back behind us, this is looking towards the westbound direction. One thing that's difficult about locating sites in a lot of places in Puerto Rico is that you have this type of topography here where you've got hills which have naturally nearly vertical faces, and you never know really, and in many cases there's no vegetation on them because there's no soil, it's just rock. And in cases like that, areas like this, it's very difficult to know whether you're in a cut or whether you're in a deep cut or whether you're in a cut at all, because you don't know whether that hill ends right there naturally or whether it has been cut into. This one that we're looking at right here appears to have been cut into, but I've seen plenty of examples, and you'll see one just in a moment, of one where no cutting has been done and it looks very similar. Looking back over, and again we're looking at the westbound lanes there, and I'll show you the kilometer post back behind us, behind the beginning of the test section. It's kilometer 69, hectometer 6. They're working on around though. That's what I was talking about there. You can see, one would think that might have been cut into, but I don't believe it has. And there are plenty of examples in this area of hills, haystack hills, and so on that are like that. We're in a region, we're very close to a region of karst topography. There's some large caverns to the south of us. Now we're looking in the direction of travel. You can see we selected the project in a right